At the beginning of the drama, we are introduced to the handsome male lead, Shen Yu, who is an extremely successful businessman. He owns a production house, an OTT platform, and several other companies. On top of that, he has invested in many large businesses, making him one of the most famous figures in the business world. Today is the first time Shen Yu is appearing in front of the media. Everyone is impressed by his confident and intelligent speech. But here's the funny part. It isn't actually Shen Yu standing there. It's his assistant, Wei. Through an earpiece, Shen Yu is feeding him every single line, and Wei is simply repeating everything in front of the cameras. Poor Wei is already exhausted trying to keep up. While giving the speech, Wei suddenly hears the sound of airplanes in Shen Yu's background. Curious, he asks, "Boss, where are you going?" But without saying a word, Shen Yu boards his flight from Switzerland to China. On the other side, we meet the female lead, Ying, who is an incredibly brave girl. In her dream, she is fearlessly beating up a group of thugs to save a helpless poor man. But before she can finish, the ringing of her phone wakes her up. Outside her room, her agent Yu starts shouting, "Ying, hurry up and open the door! You have an important audition today and you're still sleeping." In reality, Ying has been working as an actress for the past 5 years. Unfortunately, she has only been getting tiny supporting roles. Her biggest dream is to become the lead actress in action dramas. However, since audiences currently prefer sweet and gentle female characters, she's forced to keep acting in romantic dramas instead, which she doesn't enjoy at all. Besides acting, Ying also runs a small homemade snacks business. It isn't very successful, but she continues working hard. Meanwhile, Yu treats Ying like his own younger sister. He constantly tries to improve her career and encourages her to take acting more seriously. The problem is that Ying simply can't focus because she hates playing soft romantic characters. As a result, her acting never really improves. Meanwhile, after arriving in China, Shen Yu is on his way to his office when his own driver suddenly knocks him unconscious and kidnaps him. He is taken to a filming location where several gangsters are waiting. It turns out that Shen Yu recently withdrew his investment from a company, and as revenge, the company's people arranged his kidnapping. Even in such a dangerous situation, Shen Yu remains surprisingly calm. Instead of panicking, he offers the gangsters 10 times more money if they let him go. Tempted by the huge amount, they immediately agree. But before they can release him, Ying suddenly appears out of nowhere and beats every single gangster into the ground. Without wasting any time, she even calls the police. Shen Yu can only stare at her in complete shock. Just then, Yu calls out, "Ying!" The moment Shen Yu hears that name, he freezes. "The girl I've been searching for, her name is Ying too." Meanwhile, Yu takes Ying to another audition and repeatedly warns her not to cause any trouble because it took him a lot of effort to arrange this opportunity. At the same time, Shen Yu visits his production house to check on the ongoing auditions for a new drama. Coincidentally, Ying has also arrived for the same audition. However, while reading her script, she accidentally walks into Shen Yu's private office instead of the audition room. When Ying notices that Shen Yu is also holding a script, she immediately assumes he's another actor waiting for the audition. Without giving him any chance to explain, she walks behind him and suddenly starts practicing her romantic scene with him. Shen Yu is completely stunned. He asks what she's doing inside his office and quickly tries to leave. But Ying grabs him and continues rehearsing her romantic dialogue without stopping. During all the chaos, she accidentally rips off 2 buttons from his expensive shirt. Now Shen Yu is genuinely furious. Just then, Ying hears someone outside saying that the auditions are actually being held downstairs. Only then does she realize her mistake. Embarrassed, she apologizes, hands him the broken shirt buttons, and hurriedly leaves. After reaching the audition hall downstairs, Ying finally learns the shocking truth. The man she had just been fooling around with wasn't another actor. He was Shen Yu, the owner of the entire company. At that exact moment, Shen Yu walks past her. Ying immediately thinks, "I'm finished." Instead of getting angry, Shen Yu calmly orders one of his employees, "I want every piece of information about this girl." Within a short time, all of Ying's personal details are placed in front of him. The moment Shen Yu sees one of Ying's childhood photographs, he becomes emotional. This is the girl he has been searching for all these years. They were childhood friends. In fact, the very photograph Shen Yu is looking at was taken by him when they were little. Meanwhile, Ying nervously comes to Shen Yu's office to apologize once again. To her surprise, Shen Yu calls her by the nickname she had during childhood. He even mentions her village and her old school. Ying is completely speechless. She starts thinking, just because I tore 2 buttons off his shirt, he investigated my entire life. Is he going to destroy my career now? Later, Ying tells Yu about the meeting. I thought Shen Yu was going to scold me, but instead he kept asking me what my dreams were, almost like a genie asking me to make a wish. Meanwhile, Shen Yu's assistant also arrives in China. He explains that Shen Yu's older brother found out about the kidnapping and sent him there to take care of Shen Yu. After that, Shen Yu offers Ying a role in a major drama because he genuinely wants her career to become successful and wants her to live happily. Unfortunately, Ying completely misunderstands his intentions. She assumes he's offering her work because he wants something inappropriate from her. The reason she thinks this way is because a director once promised her a big role and then tried to take advantage of her. Instead of becoming a victim, Ying secretly recorded everything and beat the director up. Hearing this, Yu warns her, "You managed to survive after beating that director, but don't even think about doing something like that to Shen Yu. Otherwise, your career will truly be over." Later, Shen Yu personally invites Ying again and even offers her projects based entirely on the kind of roles she likes. But Ying is still convinced that he has bad intentions, so she politely makes excuses, refuses every offer, and quickly runs away. Shen Yu immediately realizes that Ying has no intention of working with him. Even so, he refuses to give up and decides to help her in another way. That evening, Ying is busy promoting her homemade snacks business. Secretly, Shen Yu sends one of his employees disguised as an investor. The fake investors tell Ying, "We want to invest in your business because your snacks are really delicious." Ying becomes incredibly excited and is just about to sign the agreement. However, after talking to them for a while, she notices that they don't know the first thing about her snacks. She immediately realizes that Shen Yu must have sent them. Without hesitation, she throws them out. Watching everything from a distance, Shen Yu becomes disappointed. His assistant tries to comfort him, saying, "Don't worry, boss. Slowly but surely we'll make her trust you." But Shen Yu impatiently replies, "Slowly? I don't have that much time." Meanwhile, Ying tells Yu everything that's been happening. "This Shen Yu keeps bothering me. Please find me another acting job as soon as possible so I can finally get away from him." Finally, we see Shen Yu looking unusually depressed. The reason Shen Yu says he doesn't have much time is because he has a serious heart condition. His doctor has already warned him that without surgery, he could die at any moment. But even if he undergoes the operation, there's still no guarantee that he'll survive. Because of this, Shen Yu's brother keeps urging him to have the surgery as soon as possible. However, Shen Yu tells him, "I'm going to stay in China for 6 months. After that, I'll have the surgery." The real reason Shen Yu came to China is to fulfill what he believes could be his final wish, to find Ying and make all of her dreams come true. Meanwhile, Ying desperately wants to stay away from Shen Yu, so she quickly accepts whatever acting role she can find and immediately leaves for the filming location. When Shen Yu hears about it, he's surprised. After arriving on set, Ying learns that the female lead of the movie is Xing, while the male lead is Gong. The moment she hears those names, she's completely shocked. She says, "Have you all gone crazy? Gong is my cheating ex-boyfriend, and Xing is the woman who stole him from me." On top of that, her character in this drama is also playing a cheater. Naturally, Ying is furious. Now she has no choice but to work alongside the very people she hates. Meanwhile, Shen Yu also arrives at the filming location because he wants to make sure everything goes smoothly for Ying. As soon as Ying checks into the hotel, Gong and Xing begin mocking and insulting her. But Ying isn't the type to stay quiet. She fires back with a few sharp words before walking to her room. Unfortunately, she discovers that she's been assigned the worst room in the entire hotel. The moment Shen Yu finds out, he quietly asks his staff to arrange a much better room for her. Of course, Ying has no idea that Shen Yu is behind it. She simply becomes happy after seeing the upgraded room. The next morning, Ying shares the homemade snacks she prepared with everyone on set. Wanting to humiliate her, Xing immediately buys expensive food for the entire crew to make Ying's snacks look cheap. Watching everything from a distance, Shen Yu asks about Xing. His assistant explains that Xing's uncle is one of the investors in the project, which is why she's so arrogant. To improve Ying's reputation, Shen Yu secretly sends expensive skincare products to everyone on the set under Ying's name. While this is happening, Ying notices Shen Yu's car leaving. A little later, a young man named Yu Chan approaches her and says, "Thank you for the wonderful gift." Ying is completely confused. At first, she assumes Yu must have bought all those presents. But Yu quickly says, "Do I look rich enough to afford something like that?" That's when both of them realize that Shen Yu must have arranged everything. Just then, Ying notices Shen Yu standing in the room across from hers. She immediately rushes back into her room. Thinking to herself, she says, "This guy has seriously followed me all the way here." She also realizes that Shen Yu was the one who who upgraded her hotel room. Because of that, Ying decides to leave the room altogether. Instead, she walks straight to Shen Yu and politely says, "I'm sorry, but I can't accept your help." Shen Yu gently asks, "Why do you keep refusing me? I'm giving you all this because you deserve it after everything you've done." Those words leave Ying speechless. Later, she tells you, "I think I may have misunderstood him. Maybe he isn't a bad person after all." Then she suddenly remembers something. "Wait, I saved his life once. Maybe that's why he's trying to help me." Yu looks confused and asks, "Hold on, when exactly did you save his life?" Hearing that question, Ying immediately falls silent. The following day, Ying keeps making mistakes during filming. During a break, Gong takes her aside, pretending that he wants to help her improve her acting. In reality, he's simply trying to take advantage of her. Ying instantly grabs him and warns, "Stay away from me or I'll gouge your eyes out." At that exact moment, Xing walks in. Seeing the opportunity, Gong immediately acts as though Ying was the one approaching him. Without listening to any explanation, Xing threatens to have Ying removed from the drama before storming off. Furious, Ying kicks the nearby door. Unfortunately, the door breaks instantly. Standing right behind it is Shen Yu. Trying to tease her a little, Shen Yu tells his assistant, "Call her agent and let him know she'll have to pay for the damaged door." Ying immediately panics. "Please don't do that. If Yu finds out I've caused trouble again, he'll definitely scold me." Since she doesn't have money to pay for the damage, Ying hurriedly hands Shen Yu several packs of her homemade snacks as compensation before running away. Watching her leave, Shen Yu can't help smiling at her adorable behavior. The next day, Ying notices Xing changing the script however she wants. She's intentionally making Ying's character look much worse. Then Xing coldly says, "Either act according to this script or I'll have you replaced." Just then, Shen Yu walks in after overhearing everything. Since he has now invested even more money into the project than Xing's uncle, everyone has no choice but to listen to him. Shen Yu orders the director to use the original script exactly as planned. Then he scolds Xing before taking Ying away. Instead of feeling grateful, Ying becomes even more upset. Now everyone on set will think she's using Shen Yu's influence to climb higher in the entertainment industry. So she tells him, "Please stay away from me." Shen Yu calmly replies, "I'm only trying to help you." But Ying still refuses to get involved with him. The following day during filming, Xing walks up to Ying and whispers, "I already stole your boyfriend. And now, I'll make sure you're kicked out of the entertainment industry too." After saying that, Xing deliberately throws herself to the ground and pretends that Ying pushed her. The moment Xing's fans hear about the incident, they rush toward Ying and try to attack her. Fortunately, Yu arrives just in time and manages to get Ying away safely. Soon, the entire incident spreads across social media. Everyone starts believing that Ying attacked Xing out of jealousy. As a result, countless people begin criticizing Ying online. If things continue like this, her acting career will be completely destroyed. Even now, Ying refuses to accept Shen Yu's help. Seeing this, Shen Yu feels heartbroken. Then Ying suddenly remembers that Yu Chan absolutely loves gossip. He records almost everything happening around him. Thinking he might have captured the truth, Ying and Yu immediately go to meet him. Fortunately, Yu Chan really did record the entire incident. The video clearly shows that Xing deliberately fell by herself. Ying becomes overjoyed. Without wasting any time, they upload the video to social media. They believe that once everyone sees the truth, people will finally stop hating Ying. But Xing is far more vicious than they expected. To cover up her own lies, she leaks several of Ying's private photos online. Those pictures had actually been taken by Gong back when he and Ying were dating. Now the public starts insulting Ying even more than before. Eventually, the production team removes her from the drama altogether. Seeing everything happening to their daughter, Ying's parents become deeply worried. Even so, they continue supporting her no matter what. Despite their encouragement, Ying is completely heartbroken. Meanwhile, Shen Yu keeps wondering, why won't Ying ask me for help even now? As he thinks about it, memories of their childhood begin flooding back. At the same time, Ying is walking alone with a heavy heart. Suddenly, she overhears a conversation between a mother and her child. The mother says, "If bullies pick on you, yelling back at them won't make you stronger. You'll become truly strong when you move forward and achieve something greater than they ever could." Those words give Ying the courage she desperately needed. Inspired, she starts running through the pouring rain. Meanwhile, Shen Yu has been searching everywhere for her. He finally finds her, but the moment Ying reaches him, she collapses unconscious into his arms. The next morning, Ying wakes up in Shen Yu's room. This time, she finally makes up her mind. Realizing she can't keep making her parents worry, she looks at Shen Yu and says, "I want to work with you. But there's one condition. There can never be any emotional relationship between us." Ying then tells him her real goal. "I don't want to become the biggest star. I just want to be more successful than Xing and Gong so they can never look down on me again. Shen Yu smiles. I can make that happen, but what do I get in return? Ying immediately answers, I don't have money, but I'll make snacks for you every day. Whenever you want them, I'll personally deliver them. Shen Yu was never expecting anything in return. He simply wanted to help her, and with that, the two officially become partners. Soon, Shen Yu orders his entire PR team to repair Ying's damaged reputation. Even Ying and Yu are amazed by his influence. He also arranges a press conference so Ying can finally tell her side of the story. At first, Ying sticks to the prepared script, but when reporters repeatedly ask about her leaked private photos, she puts the script aside and speaks honestly. She says, "Those photos were taken while I was in a relationship. I trusted the man I loved. I never imagined he would betray me. I did nothing wrong. The person who should feel ashamed is the one who cheated on me and ruined a woman's dignity." The entire room falls silent. Then everyone applauds her courage. Although the press conference is a huge success, Shen Yu gently reminds her, "Next time, don't ignore the script. The media can easily twist your words." Ying simply replies, "But I only told the truth." Shen Yu can't argue with that. Later that night, Ying discovers her speech has gone viral. Naturally, Shen Yu secretly made sure everyone saw it. Soon afterward, Gong messages Ying, begging for forgiveness. Without reading the full message, Ying immediately blocks him. When she checks social media, she's shocked. The same people who criticized her are now apologizing. Her supporters and followers begin increasing rapidly. Meanwhile, Xing tries to manipulate Shen Yu. She shows him photos of him with Ying and warns, "One day she'll use you to become famous, then claim you're her boyfriend." Shen Yu doesn't care. In fact, he secretly thinks, if people believe we're dating, Ying will become famous even faster. The next day, Ying delivers Shen Yu's snacks as promised. Instead, he takes her shopping. His secret plan is to let photographers capture romantic-looking photos of them together. Unfortunately, Ying doesn't buy a single thing. His first plan fails. So Shen Yu immediately switches to plan B. He takes her out for dinner. While eating, he reaches over to wipe sauce from her face. Instead, Ying accidentally spills even more sauce all over his clothes. At that moment, Shen Yu realizes there's nothing romantic about this girl. Completely defeated, he heads home. On the way, he meets businessman Mo Yang, who immediately mocks Shen Yu's stained shirt. Coincidentally, the two live in apartments directly across from each other. Meanwhile, because Ying has recently gone viral, Mo Yang casts her as the heroine of his new drama, and even sends her a beautiful dress. Ying mistakenly believes the dress came from Shen Yu, since they're attending a party together. When Shen Yu sees her wearing it, he's completely captivated, but he quietly keeps his feelings to himself. At the party, Mo Yang expects everyone to welcome him. Instead, all the attention is on Shen Yu. The moment Shen Yu and Ying enter together, reporters surround them and question their relationship. Shen Yu gently pulls Ying closer and says, "She's one of my actresses." His goal is to make people think they're close, but Ying becomes upset. "What are you trying to do?" Shen Yu honestly answers, "You can use me to become famous." Ying firmly refuses. "I want people to recognize my work, not my relationships." Then she walks away. At that moment, Mo Yang notices the dress she's wearing. He realizes it's the one he sent, but Ying walks right past him without even acknowledging him, leaving Mo Yang completely confused. The next day, Ying ignores all of Shen Yu's calls. Seeing this, Shen Yu finally decides he'll respect her wishes instead of forcing his own plans. Even his assistant is surprised by the change. Meanwhile, Shen Yu's older brother returns and urges him once again to undergo heart surgery. But Shen Yu emotionally replies, "I don't have much time left. I just want to spend it helping the woman I love." His brother can no longer argue. Meanwhile, Mo Yang invites Ying under the excuse of discussing work. Instead, he expects her to trade her body for the lead role. Ying's response is simple. She beats him up and leaves. When Shen Yu hears about it, he scolds her, saying Mo Yang is powerful enough to ruin her career. Ying angrily asks, "Did you even ask why I hit him?" Then she slams the door. Curious, Shen Yu checks the security footage. Only then does he discover Mo Yang had been harassing Ying. Watching everything, Shen Yu realizes something important. Ying truly belongs in action roles. The next day, Shen Yu sends her to audition for an action movie. Ying confidently shows off her martial arts skills, and the director immediately selects her. She's thrilled. Even better, her gossip-loving friend Yu Chan is also cast in the film. The two celebrate together, but their happiness doesn't last. Mo Yang uses his influence to remove Ying from the project. Feeling victorious, he believes Ying will eventually beg him for help. Soon after, he overhears Ying arguing with Shen Yu. She says, "Mo Yang is ruining my career. "Why aren't you doing anything?" Shenyu calmly replies, "I have an important meeting." Frustrated, Ying says, "If you won't help me, then let's end our contract." Shenyu simply answers, "Think carefully, you'll regret it." The moment he opens the meeting room door, Ying freezes. Inside are the legendary martial arts master Mr. Zhang and a famous film director. Only then does she understand. Shenyu had deliberately ignored those small projects because he had been preparing something far bigger for her. Yu quietly reminds her, "Everything worked out, but didn't you just cancel your contract?" Ying instantly falls silent. That evening, she brings several packs of homemade snacks to apologize. She sincerely says, "From now on, I'll trust your decisions." Shenyu smiles warmly. "I was wrong too. I never tried to understand your side. You don't need to apologize. As long as I'm here, I won't let anyone treat you unfairly." Those words deeply touch Ying. Meanwhile, Mo Yang secretly watches them together. Looking at Ying, he thinks, "I want that girl." The next day, Shenyu gives Ying important advice. There are already countless beautiful actresses, so don't compete with them in looks. Your martial arts skills are your biggest strength. That's what will make you unique. Ying happily accepts his advice and officially declares that the two of them are now friends. She even excitedly shows him a few martial arts moves. Watching her, Shenyu smiles. In his heart, he thinks, she hasn't changed at all. The following day, Shenyu takes Ying to Master Zhang's training center. As usual, Ying arrives carrying a huge bag of snacks. Shenyu immediately takes them away and tells her to pack only her clothes. Ying looks completely heartbroken. Before leaving, Shenyu asks Master Zhang, "Please take good care of her." Watching this, his assistant jokes, "You look like a father dropping his daughter off at kindergarten." Soon, Ying's intense training begins. Every day, she sends Shenyu updates while he secretly waits for her messages. One evening, Ying sneaks out to collect the food she secretly ordered. To her surprise, Shenyu is already holding the delivery. He says, "You're supposed to follow your training diet." Without replying, Ying grabs the food and jumps onto the rooftop. Watching her reminds Shenyu of their childhood. Back then, because of his weak heart, he rarely went outside. One day, little Ying threatened to jump if he refused to play with her. Terrified, Shenyu immediately ran to save her. Back in the present, Ying jokingly jumps again after finishing her meal. Shenyu instinctively rushes toward her, but she lands safely and laughs. "You should stay away from me. When I was little, I accidentally knocked a sick boy into the hospital." Shenyu quietly asks, "You still remember that?" Ying nods. "Of course, he was really weak." Hearing those words, Shenyu silently lowers his head. The next day, famous actress Ji Shi visits Shenyu's studio. The moment Yu and Ji Shi see each other, both freeze. Neither says a word. Sensing something strange, Yu Chan learns they attended the same school. Surprisingly, Ji Shi pretends not to know Yu at all. The cold response deeply hurts him. After watching everything, Yu Chan becomes convinced they once had a relationship and quickly tells Ying. Meanwhile, Shenyu grows depressed again. His weak heart has always stopped him from living a normal life. On the other hand, Ying continues training hard until she twists her ankle. Master Zhang helps her immediately. As soon as Shenyu hears the news, he rushes her to the hospital and asks his assistant to stay and look after her. Meanwhile, Yu attends the preview event for Ji Shi's latest movie, with Yu Chan secretly following him. Once again, Yu and Ji Shi meet. Old memories resurface. Later, when Ji Shi is sitting alone, Yu approaches her. She quietly asks, "Are you talking to me because you were my senior, or because you were my ex?" Yu has no answer. He simply walks away. Back at the hospital, Ying keeps bothering Shenyu's assistant with endless small requests until he becomes completely exhausted. Around the same time, Mo Yang hears about Ying's injury. Thinking it's the perfect chance to win her over, he arrives with expensive gifts and offers to move her into a better room. Since she can't throw him out of the hospital, Ying keeps making excuses to refuse. Just when she runs out of excuses, Shenyu suddenly appears and takes her away. Watching them leave together, Mo Yang becomes furious. After recovering, Ying returns to work. While sitting in the makeup room, she notices Ji Shi. She quietly asks Yu, "Weren't you two classmates?" Yu immediately tells her to stay quiet. Ying mischievously asks, "Or were you something more?" Embarrassed, Yu lightly smacks her head. Meanwhile, Ying watches Ji Shi perform and is amazed by her incredible acting. Only then does she realize how much she still has to learn. When she tells Shen Yu, he immediately hires a professional acting coach to train her personally. Ying is deeply touched by everything he's doing for her. Later, Ying and Jishi film a scene together. Even after several retakes, Ying still can't perform it properly. Feeling embarrassed, she apologizes. But Jishi coldly replies, "Don't apologize to me. Apologize to everyone. You're wasting everyone's time." Those harsh words crush Ying's confidence. Seeing this, Shen Yu comforts her. He says, "Every actor goes through this. Look at Jishi. She's completely focused on her work. You just need more practice until acting becomes natural." Meanwhile, Mo Yang approaches Ying once again. This time, Ying uses the opportunity to rehearse her villain role. She looks at him and says, "I have no interest in working with you, so stop bothering me." Instead of getting angry, Mo Yang smiles. "That's exactly why I like you." Ying calmly says, "Come to my room." Mo Yang happily follows her, believing she has changed her mind. Instead, Ying simply returns the dress he had sent. She says, "I didn't know it was from you, and I'm not the kind of woman you think I am. You can leave now." Those words completely destroy Mo Yang's pride. Furious, he storms away. Watching from a distance, Shen Yu feels relieved. He's happy Ying handled everything on her own. That evening, Ying wonders who she should practice her romantic scenes with. Without thinking twice, she goes straight to Shen Yu. Meanwhile, Yu comes looking for Ying to give her tomorrow's revised script. Since she isn't in her room, he leaves it there. On his way back, he meets an adorable little boy named Hao and spends a few minutes chatting with him. Meanwhile, Ying and Shen Yu begin rehearsing together. To Ying's surprise, Shen Yu is an excellent actor. As they continue practicing, both become completely immersed in their roles. At one point, Ying gets so close that Shen Yu suddenly becomes nervous. When the rehearsal ends, Ying casually leaves. But Shen Yu remains frozen. He quietly wonders, "What's happening to me?" The following day, Ying once again struggles while filming with Master Zhang. He advises, "If you don't improve your acting, you'll embarrass yourself in front of Jishi." Realizing he's right, Ying decides to practice with Shen Yu again. But now, every time Shen Yu gets close to her, he becomes nervous and quickly runs away. Even his assistant notices something strange. That evening, Ying finally catches him. She asks, "Why have you been avoiding me ever since we practiced together?" Trying to hide his feelings, Shen Yu gently replies, "You should practice with someone else." Just then, they overhear several people speaking badly about Jishi. Without hesitation, Ying scolds them. Instead of backing down, they begin insulting Ying as well. At that moment, Jishi arrives, slaps one of the men, and takes Ying away. It's obvious both women share the same fearless personality. When the men try to follow them, Shen Yu steps in and warns he'll call the police. Taking advantage of the moment, Ying quietly sends Jishi away with Yu to avoid the reporters. Although Yu and Jishi desperately want to talk, neither has the courage. Once they were incredibly happy together. Now they're closer than ever, yet farther apart than before. Meanwhile, Mo Yang can't stop thinking about Ying. Even surrounded by other women, she's the only one on his mind. Back on set, Ying performs much better. Seeing her progress, Jishi tells her, "I've never hated you. I truly want you to become a better actress. If you want to improve, learn to understand your co-star's emotions." Then she asks, "You were angry with me, so why did you help me that day?" Ying honestly replies, "Your attitude annoys me, but I still respect you. And one day, I'll improve enough to receive an award from your hands." Jishi smiles, "I'll be waiting." Meanwhile, Yu notices several children bullying little Hao because he doesn't have a father. The moment Hao sees Yu, he hugs him and loudly calls him, "Dad!" Yu immediately plays along, causing the bullies to leave. Afterward, Hao quietly says, "I've never hugged my father before. Can you stay with me a little longer?" Meanwhile, inspired by Jishi's advice, Ying finally delivers an outstanding performance. Overjoyed, she runs to Shen Yu. "Did you see? I finally did it!" Shen Yu proudly smiles. Without thinking, he gently brushes the hair away from her face. For a brief moment, both of them freeze. Embarrassed, Ying quickly runs off to talk with Jishi instead. Meanwhile, Shen Yu watches her with a warm smile. Later, Yu walks Hao back to his room. Just then, Jishi sees them together. Yu quickly explains, "Don't misunderstand, he's not my son." But the moment he learns Hao is actually Jishi's child, it feels like the sky has collapsed. Meanwhile, Shen Yu notices Ying is still practicing late into the night. The two continue chatting through text messages. Suddenly, Shen Yu's chest starts hurting. Moments later, he collapses unconscious. Since he stops replying, Ying simply assumes he has fallen asleep. The following day is the final day of filming. Everyone praises Ying's incredible improvement. Still, she's disappointed because Shen Yu never appeared. After filming ends, Ying returns to her hometown for a short vacation. She happily spends her days eating delicious food, but Shen Yu doesn't reply to any of her messages. Without realizing it, Ying begins missing him terribly. Meanwhile, Shen Yu is lying in a hospital bed. The moment he wakes up, the first thing he does is reply to all of Ying's messages. A few days later, he's discharged. His older brother tells him, "The doctor says your condition didn't get worse this time. He thinks you've been much happier recently." Meanwhile, Ying attends a small party. After drinking too much, she starts imagining zombies everywhere. Terrified, she immediately calls Shen Yu. The moment he receives the call, he rushes over while also contacting the police. Meanwhile, Ying hides inside a room. When someone approaches, she opens the door, mistakes Shen Yu for a zombie, and punches him straight in the face. The next morning, Ying learns the embarrassing truth. She had watched a zombie movie before getting drunk, which caused her wild imagination. To make matters worse, someone uploaded the entire incident online. The video quickly goes viral and everyone starts laughing at her. Ying is so embarrassed that she pretends to still be unconscious whenever Shen Yu appears. Of course, Shen Yu immediately sees through her terrible acting. His assistant then shows her the viral video. Watching herself repeatedly bother Shen Yu makes Ying even more ashamed. She sincerely apologizes and promises to be more careful in the future. Later, she gently applies medicine to the bruise she gave Shen Yu. Oddly enough, Shen Yu is secretly happy because she's taking care of him. Meanwhile, Hao invites Yu to play with him. While riding together, Yu and Jishi quietly keep glancing at each other. Around the same time, Shen Yu announces, "I want to adapt Miss Meng's famous novel into a TV drama. But first, we need to buy the copyright." Meanwhile, Mo Yang still can't stop thinking about Ying. Just then, Xing tells him, Shen Yu is trying to buy Miss Meng's novel. If you buy it first, you'll gain a huge advantage. Hearing that, Mo Yang immediately decides to compete for the rights. Xing secretly smiles, hoping she'll become the female lead. Meanwhile, Yu notices Jishi always isolates herself after work. To cheer her up, he takes her to a boxing gym and tells her, "If you're stressed, punch me." Little by little, Jishi begins letting out her emotions. Later, Yu carefully asks, "I never heard you got married. So, who's Hao's father?" Jishi immediately becomes upset. "That's none of your business." She walks away. Still confused, Yu later asks Hao, "Where's your father?" The little boy innocently replies, "I've never had one." "How old are you?" "I'm 5. Hearing that, Yu freezes. They broke up exactly 5 years ago. Could Hao really be his son? Meanwhile, Mo Young's father warns him, "Don't steal Shen Yu's project. It won't end well." But Mo Young refuses to listen. After hanging up, he quietly stares at Ying's photo. It's obvious he's completely fallen for her. Soon after, Shen Yu and Mo Yang travel to another city for the same reason, to obtain Miss Meng's copyright. As Shen Yu and Ying head toward the author's house, Mo Yang deliberately steps between them. Unfortunately, they discover Miss Meng isn't home, so Shen Yu says, "We'll stay here tonight. Ying, your parents live nearby. Go spend the night with them." The moment Mo Yang hears that, he follows Ying. Seeing this, Shen Yu becomes jealous and follows as well. As Mo Yang walks through the neighborhood, everything strangely feels familiar. Meanwhile, Ying's parents secretly watch both men from outside. Her father instantly likes Mo Yang, but her mother mistakes Shen Yu for a poor man because of his simple clothes. Ying's younger brother happily jokes, "They both look great, so why should my sister choose only one?" He invites both men inside. During dinner, Mo Yang proudly talks about his wealth. Meanwhile, Ying's mother kindly tells Shen Yu, "It doesn't matter if you're not rich. My daughter's happiness matters most." Embarrassed, Ying whispers, "Mom, he's my boss." Her mother simply smiles. "So what? Can a boss become your husband?" Later, she quietly tells Ying, "If you like him, just tell him. I'll support you." Ying immediately blushes. Later, Shen Yu takes Ying shopping to correct her mother's misunderstanding. Watching his boss suddenly buy expensive suits, the assistant nervously calls Shen Yu's doctor. "I think the boss's condition is getting worse." Meanwhile, while Shen Yu is changing clothes, a saleswoman tells Ying, "Your boyfriend is really handsome." Without thinking, Ying replies, "I think so too." When asked how long they've been dating, she accidentally says, "About 10 years. Since childhood." Unfortunately, Shen Yu walks out and hears everything. Completely embarrassed, Ying runs away. As she runs, she wonders, "Why did I say that? Have I really started liking him?" Later that evening, Shen Yu and Mo Yang discover one of Ying's childhood notebooks. Both fight over it and Mo Yang wins. Inside, Ying had written about beating up a curly-haired bully who was picking on a weak boy. Ironically, those two boys were actually Mo Yang and Shen Yu. Neither realizes it yet. The notebook also reminds Mo Yang how Ying's parents once took him home and fed him when nobody came to pick him up after school. Remembering that kindness, he quietly smiles. Later, Mo Yang takes Ying back to their childhood playground. He asks, "Does this place feel familiar?" Ying remembers saving a weak little boy there, but she still doesn't realize that boy was Mo Yang. Disappointed, he silently leaves. Not long after, Shen Yu arrives. While talking together, Ying suddenly looks into his eyes and says, "I know you're staying here because of me. You like me." Before Shen Yu can respond, Ying suddenly kisses him. Shen Yu is left completely speechless. After returning, Shen Yu runs into Mo Yang. Noticing his lips, Mo Yang suspiciously asks, "What happened to you?" Then he jokes, "You and Ying secretly went out to eat without me." Shen Yu simply stays silent. Just then, both men receive urgent phone calls and immediately return to the city. The next day, Ying visits Shen Yu's office. Ever since the kiss, Shen Yu has been avoiding her. Ying stops him and says, "I have something important to tell you." Shen Yu replies, "I have something to tell you too." He reveals that the famous author Miss Meng is staying in her house but refuses to meet anyone. He asks Ying to come with him and help convince her. With the nanny's help, they finally meet Miss Meng. However, she refuses to sell the copyright, forcing them to leave disappointed. Back at the office, Ying tells Wei, "Go outside, I need to talk to Shen Yu alone." Wei complains that he has something to say too, and the two start arguing like siblings again. When Shen Yu tells Wei to leave, Ying personally pushes him out. Poor Wei sighs dramatically. "Boss, did you pick me up from a garbage dump?" After he leaves, Ying smiles sweetly at Shen Yu. He immediately becomes nervous but calmly says, "My only goal is to make you famous. I'll leave someday. You should focus on your career." His words deeply hurt Ying, and she quietly walks away. The following day, they visit Miss Meng again. Outside, they notice a young man who regularly collects her trash. Although Miss Meng refuses to open the door at first, Ying keeps insisting until she finally lets them in. Ying learns that before falling sick, Miss Meng had been a champion martial artist. She sincerely praises her achievements, encourages her to value herself, and even performs a few martial arts moves. Little by little, Miss Meng begins warming up to her. Afterward, Ying happily tells Shen Yu, "Miss Meng said she'll sell the copyright if I can fully analyze the characters in her novel." Then she grins. "And since I worked so hard today, you have to take me on a date." Before Shen Yu can answer, Wei interrupts, "Stop flirting with my boss." The two immediately begin bickering again until Shen Yu sends them both back to work. Meanwhile, Ying refuses to give up. She keeps teasing Shen Yu through messages. "I worked so hard. You have to take me on a date. Just admit you like me." Poor Shen Yu gets so nervous that he hides in the restroom. When he returns, Ying has already left. She leaves behind a cute note showing one emoji kicking another while saying, "Why won't you admit it? You like me too." Reading it, Shen Yu quietly smiles. Meanwhile, Mo Yang visits a publishing company. Although his father had warned them not to cooperate with him, Mo Yang confidently offers, "If you get me Miss Meng's copyright, I'll become your business partner." The company immediately agrees. When his angry father questions him, Mo Yang coldly replies, "When you abandoned my mother, did you ask me first?" His father has no answer. Meanwhile, Ying spends the night analyzing every character in Miss Meng's novel while Shen Yu helps her. Miss Meng quickly realizes Ying is in love with him. Just then, the young man who collects her trash appears again. Ying immediately notices Miss Meng secretly likes him. She encourages her, "Be like the characters in your novel. Tell him how you feel." To help, Ying secretly places a handwritten note inside the trash bag, asking him to meet Miss Meng at a nearby cafe. The next day, he agrees. Still, Miss Meng loses confidence because of her illness. Ying gently tells her, "First, learn to love yourself, then go meet him." Finally, Ying walks her to the cafe. Although Miss Meng almost leaves, the young man warmly invites her to sit. Watching from afar, Ying smiles with satisfaction. Later, Miss Meng finally agrees to sell the copyright, but just as she is about to sign, Mo Yang suddenly arrives. As the publishing company's biggest investor, he secures the copyright instead. Ying and Shen Yu are disappointed. However, Miss Meng tells Ying, "You're still going to be the female lead." She had made it a condition that Ying must play the lead or she would never sell the copyright. Mo Yang gladly agrees. "I never wanted anyone else." Only then does Ying realize he has been supporting her all along. Meanwhile, Shen Yu offers to invest in the project as well, and the two businessmen decide to work together. On the way back, Ying excitedly says, "We got the project. Let's celebrate." She secretly plans a romantic dinner date, carefully chooses a beautiful outfit, and prepares to confess again. That evening, she patiently waits at the restaurant, but Shen Yu deliberately never shows up, even though it breaks his heart. Heartbroken, Ying drinks alone until she's completely drunk. Later, Mo Yang calls her. Mistaking him for Shen Yu, she tearfully says, "Why haven't you come? I've been waiting for so long." Mo Yang rushes to the restaurant, but when he arrives, he sees Shen Yu already taking Ying home. While drunk, Ying keeps asking, "Don't you like me?" Hearing those words, Mo Yang is heartbroken. Even after reaching home, Ying continues mumbling that she loves Shen Yu. After putting her to bed, Shen Yu quietly thinks, "The person whose heartbeat is counting down shouldn't be loved by anyone." Then he steps outside and takes his medicine. Meanwhile, Mo Yang drowns his sorrow in alcohol. Just then, Xing arrives and confidently asks if she'll be the female lead. Mo Yang coldly replies, "I never promised you that. The female lead will be Ying." Furious, Xing storms away. The next morning, Ying notices her clothes lying on the sofa and mistakenly believes something romantic happened. Excited, she tells Shen Yu, "I'll take responsibility for last night." Shen Yu simply asks, "Do you even remember what happened?" Suddenly, we see the truth. While drunk, Ying had vomited all over Shen Yu and herself. That's why her clothes had been changed. Embarrassed, Ying's fantasy completely falls apart. Shen Yu seriously says, "Nothing can ever happen between us, so stop thinking like that." Heartbroken, Ying quietly leaves. That evening is the movie's preview event. Ying asks Shen Yu to help her choose a dress. Instead, he sends Yu Chan. Ironically, Shen Yu had already visited the store himself to look at dresses for her. When Ying unexpectedly sees him there, he tries to leave, but she stops him and asks him to help choose a dress. She even asks him to zip it up, but Shen Yu calls a store employee instead. Later, while eating together, Ying pretends she can't open her drink. Unfortunately, Wei opens it before Shen Yu can. Since none of her tricks work, Ying changes her strategy. Whenever Shen Yu needs help, she suddenly appears. She replaces the office water, fixes his printer, and takes care of everything. Whenever Shen Yu tries to avoid her, Ying firmly says, "No matter what you do, I'm never giving up." Finally, losing patience, Shen Yu replies, "Stop this. You're testing my self-control." Ying can't understand why he keeps pushing her away. Meanwhile, Yu spends more time with Hao, taking him out to eat and play. Slowly, Hao begins seeing Yu as the father he never had. At the same time, Shen Yu's condition keeps getting worse. Alone, he whispers, "Ying, I'm sorry. I can't tell you how I truly feel." Later, Ji Shi returns home. When Hao happily calls Yu Dad, she gently corrects him before thanking Yu for taking care of Hao. Meanwhile, Mo Yang secretly orders someone to investigate everything about Shen Yu. A few days later, Ying begins filming a variety show. Shen Yu constantly receives updates about her. Finally, someone reports that Ying injured her leg, but she had only lied to make him come. When Shen Yu arrives, he immediately realizes the truth. Ying honestly admits, "I really missed you. I know I can't force you to like me, but you can't force me to stop loving you." For the first time, Shen Yu reveals the truth. "I want to make you famous, then return to Switzerland. My heart condition is serious. I don't have much time left. Even knowing that, can you still love me?" Ying refuses to believe him, thinking he's only trying to push her away. Meanwhile, a romantic video of Ying and Yu Chan suddenly goes viral. The internet immediately starts shipping them together. Both of them react with complete disgust. It turns out the production team created the rumor to promote the show. After learning the truth, neither of them can properly film romantic scenes anymore. Meanwhile, Ying secretly investigates Shen Yu's illness but finds no evidence. She concludes he has been lying. Just then, Mo Yang tells her Shen Yu's heart condition is actually very serious. Still refusing to believe it, Ying accuses him of lying too. Later, Shen Yu learns Ying quit the variety show. She tells him, "I hate fake things. Now tell me the truth. Have you really never loved me?" Shen Yu closes his eyes before answering, "That's right. I never had feelings for you. And I never will." Those words completely shatter Ying's heart. Holding back tears, she says, "Fine. I'll stop bothering you. We'll only be boss and employee." Then she walks away crying. Watching her leave hurts Shen Yu just as much. Later, Shen Yu gathers his team and orders them to only produce projects Ying genuinely enjoys. No more fake romance or scripted publicity. That night, Yu finally asks Ji Shi, "How is my son? Isn't he?" Ji Shi angrily denies it. Then we finally see what happened 5 years earlier. Back then, Yu was battling severe depression. At the same time, Ji Shi discovered she was pregnant. When she tried to tell him, Yu coldly pushed her away and broke up with her, never learning about the baby. Back in the present, Ji-shi quietly walks away. The following day, Ying notices Shen Yu chatting with another woman and exchanging WeChat contacts. Jealous, she secretly leaves a note in his car. It reads, "Time is precious, so stop flirting and focus on work." Reading it, Shen Yu can't help smiling. That night, an award ceremony is held. Ying is nominated for Best New Actress, and everyone expects her to win. However, Jing secretly manipulates the chairman and steals the award. Mo Yang is frustrated after witnessing the injustice. Meanwhile, Shen Yu privately warns the chairman, "If you commit fraud, you'll eventually pay the price." During her interview, Ying calmly says, "I don't regret losing. I'll keep focusing on my work, because what's truly mine will eventually come back to me." Her mature speech earns everyone's respect. Afterward, Mo Yang invites her to dinner. At first, Ying refuses, but when she notices Shen Yu nearby, she immediately changes her mind. "All right, let's have dinner together." At that exact moment, Shen Yu suddenly collapses. His heart condition rapidly worsens and everyone rushes him to the hospital. The scene mirrors something from their childhood. Years ago, when Shen Yu suddenly became sick, it was Ying who carried him to the hospital. Only now does Ying finally realize Shen Yu had been telling the truth all along. His illness was never a lie. Even knowing he's seriously ill, she still loves him and is determined to stay by his side. Meanwhile, Shen Yu dreams that he's trapped in endless darkness. Just when fear overwhelms him, a bright light appears. Even while unconscious, he dreams about all the precious moments he shared with Ying. Those memories warm his heart. When he finally wakes up and sees his older brother beside him, he quietly closes his eyes again. His brother, however, is overjoyed that he survived. Later, Ying comes to the hospital and gently tells Shen Yu that she already knows about his illness. Then she asks one honest question. "Do you really not love me? Could you truly watch me date another man? If you can, I'll leave forever." Hearing those words, Shen Yu can no longer hide his feelings. He pulls Ying into his arms and finally confesses, "I never want you to belong to anyone else. I love you." Ying beams with happiness. "So you're officially my boyfriend now." After teasing him in her usual adorable way, she reminds him to take care of himself before returning to work. Watching her leave, Shen Yu can't stop smiling. Meanwhile, Yu notices Ji-shi has injured her foot. He carefully bandages it and says that even if he can't become Hao's father, he hopes they can at least remain friends. After a moment, Ji-shi agrees. On the other side, Mo Yang visits Shen Yu in the hospital. Confidently, he says that since Shen Yu rejected Ying because of his illness, sooner or later Ying will become his. Shen Yu wants to tell him they're already dating, but Mo Yang leaves before he gets the chance. As soon as Shen Yu is discharged, he goes straight to see Ying. The two even chase Yu away so they can enjoy some private time together. Their relationship has officially begun, and they can't stop acting like a happy couple. Around the same time, Ying's variety show begins airing. Her performance receives huge praise and her popularity rises rapidly. Whenever filming ends, she secretly spends time with Shen Yu. For the first time, fans ask her for autographs, making Ying happier than ever. One day, Shen Yu's older brother secretly meets Ying. He hands her a bank card and asks her to leave Shen Yu so he will agree to undergo heart surgery overseas. Instead of getting angry, Ying jokingly says, "You could have just bought me a nice gift." Meanwhile, Shen Yu finally agrees to the risky surgery. He wants to survive, not for himself, but for Ying. His brother is overjoyed. Later, he tells Ying that he fully accepts their relationship as long as she sincerely takes care of Shen Yu. Because of work, the couple has to stay apart for several days. Missing each other terribly, they reunite after Ying finishes filming and enjoy a peaceful evening together. The following morning, Ying discovers she's trending online. Everyone is praising her performance, and after reaching 5 million followers, her agency throws a celebration party. Fans send countless gifts, and Shen Yu smiles proudly as he watches her dreams come true. That night, Ying invites Mo Yang to dinner to thank him. Earlier, he had argued with his father again over the past. Ying does her best to cheer him up. Although he complains about the small restaurant, he ends up loving the food. While Ying is in the restroom, several fans suddenly surround her. Fortunately, Shen Yu quickly rescues her. Only then does Ying realize that fame also comes with losing personal freedom. Even so, she smiles and tells Shen Yu, "As long as you're beside me, I want to dream even bigger." Soon, preparations begin for filming the drama adaptation. While traveling to the filming location, Shen Yu notices a suspicious car following them and grows increasingly uneasy. Later, Ying finds an injured man lying on the road. Kind-hearted as always, she rushes to help him. However, He was only pretending and secretly steals the key to her hotel room. The man sneaks inside while Shen Yu, already suspicious, rushes to check on Ying. Although the intruder escapes, Shen Yu carefully searches the room and discovers a hidden camera concealed inside a teddy bear. When Ying unexpectedly finds him there late at night, she shyly misunderstands the situation. She thinks he simply wants to stay with her. Instead, Shen Yu quietly explains everything and decides to stay the night to protect her. Meanwhile, Ying secretly hopes something romantic might happen. Instead, Shen Yu simply tells her to sleep. Watching her adorable reaction, he can't help smiling. The next morning, Mo Yang sees Shen Yu leaving Ying's room and immediately questions him. Shen Yu simply walks away without explaining. Later, after checking the hotel's CCTV footage, Shen Yu discovers how the intruder entered. Meanwhile, the stalker becomes furious that his hidden camera failed. Realizing something is wrong, Shen Yu rushes after him. Unfortunately, the man has already kidnapped Ying. Instead of panicking, Ying calmly cooperates. Unknown to the kidnapper, she secretly keeps one wireless earbud in her ear, allowing Shen Yu to hear everything and track her location. The criminal takes Ying to a mountain because he knows she loves beautiful scenery. Throughout the journey, Ying remains calm because she believes Shen Yu will come. Eventually, the man attacks her, but Ying fights back herself and beats him before Shen Yu and the police finally arrive. The criminal is arrested and Ying is safe. Back at the hotel, Shen Yu tightly hugs Ying, relieved that nothing happened to her. Moments later, Mo Yang arrives. Seeing them embracing each other breaks his heart once again. Even so, he stubbornly says he won't give up. Shen Yu confidently replies that no one can ever take Ying away from him. The following day, filming officially begins. Although Shen Yu can't stay beside Ying, he constantly sends snacks, daily necessities, and asks the staff to take good care of her. Ying feels deeply loved by all the little things he quietly does behind the scenes. One day, Ying injures her hand during filming. Mo Yang immediately bandages it and once again confesses that he still won't give up on her. Ying simply listens without answering. Later, Shen Yu visits the set. Ying is overjoyed to see him. After spending a little time together, he has to leave again. The moment he's gone, Ying misses him so much that she can't focus on acting. Yu Chan jokingly tells her to imagine that he's Shen Yu instead. She follows his advice and delivers one of her best performances. Meanwhile, Yu continues caring for Hao every day. Ji-shi sincerely thanks him. Yu smiles and admits that being Hao's father makes him genuinely happy. Hearing that, Ji-shi quietly remains silent. Despite her busy schedule, Ying secretly sneaks out one night to meet Shen Yu. The couple enjoys a peaceful evening together before returning to work. However, behind the scenes, Shen Yu's health continues getting worse, forcing him to rely on medication. At the same time, Mo Yang learns that his father has been hospitalized and immediately rushes to see him. The next day, Ji-shi gives Yu a camera as a gift for taking care of Hao. The moment Yu sees it, painful memories from his past come flooding back. Meanwhile, Ying continues working hard. One day, while she's celebrating her growing success, Shen Yu is secretly admitted to the hospital again. Completely unaware, Ying excitedly calls him. But Yu answers instead and lies that Shen Yu is simply busy. As time passes, Ying becomes even more successful, receiving countless new acting offers. When Shen Yu regains consciousness, the first thing he hears is how well Ying is doing. Instead of feeling jealous, he's genuinely proud of her. After attending a charity gala, Ying finally learns that Shen Yu is in the hospital. She immediately rushes there. Shen Yu casually claims it's only a fever. Ying scolds him for disappearing without telling her. Like a guilty boyfriend, Shen Yu simply smiles and apologizes. Meanwhile, Yu meets Ji-shi at the hospital and learns Hao was injured while taking photographs. When Yu visits him, Hao happily shows him his pictures and says, "Dad, when I become a famous photographer, you'll be my assistant." Those innocent words trigger painful memories. A flashback reveals that Yu was once an award-winning photographer. Remembering the tragedy that destroyed his life fills him with sadness, and Ji-shi realizes he still hasn't recovered. On the other side, Ying's acting career continues soaring. Whenever she films romantic scenes, she imagines Shen Yu standing in front of her instead of her co-star, making every performance feel even more genuine. Then, a shocking rumor suddenly spread online. A gossip page announced that it would reveal the identity of a famous actress and her secret boyfriend little by little. Ying's agency immediately panicked, believing the rumors were about Ying and Shen Yu. Ying had already decided she wanted to make their relationship public. She no longer wanted to hide the man she loved. However, Yu asked, That's what you want, but is that what Shen Yu wants? Soon, Ying realized Shen Yu had no intention of revealing their relationship. Heartbroken, she confronted him. Later, Shen Yu quietly explained the truth. If their relationship became public, everyone would believe Ying succeeded only because of him. Even after his death, people would continue criticizing her for moving on. He didn't want her future to be ruined because of him, so he chose to keep everything a secret. At that moment, Hao happened to be recording a video nearby. Seeing Shen Yu's tears, he innocently asked, "Uncle, why are you crying?" Shen Yu smiled and replied that he was only practicing his acting. Meanwhile, because Mo Young's father was critically ill, the company needed a new chairman. To everyone's surprise, his father personally announced that Mo Yang would become the next chairman. No one dared object, leaving Mo Yang completely stunned. Soon afterward, the gossip page finally released its first video. To everyone's surprise, it wasn't Ying and Shen Yu. Instead, Ji Shi and Yu's past relationship was exposed. Afraid Hao's identity would also be revealed, Yu temporarily left him in Ying's care. That night, Yu was haunted by painful memories once again. A flashback revealed that years ago, while photographing in the mountains, his assistant Hao accidentally fell off a cliff and died. Hao's mother blamed Yu, and Yu blamed himself even more. The overwhelming guilt pushed him into severe depression and eventually destroyed his relationship with Ji Shi. Remembering everything, Yu broke down in tears. The following day, Shen Yu and Ying took Hao on a picnic. While Shen Yu stepped away, Hao happily showed Ying the videos he had recorded. That's when Ying accidentally discovered the recording of Shen Yu explaining why he refused to make their relationship public. He confessed that after his death, he didn't want Ying to spend the rest of her life suffering because of him. Listening to his heartfelt words, Ying quietly burst into tears. Even so, she chose not to tell Shen Yu what she had learned and simply enjoyed the rest of the day with him. The next evening, Shen Yu was scheduled to leave for Switzerland. Knowing their time together was limited, Ying planned an entire day for them to experience every stage of married life. The next morning, she surprised Shen Yu by pretending to be his wife. After showing him her schedule, Shen Yu happily joined her. Throughout the day, they imagined getting married, raising children, attending school events, celebrating weddings, and eventually playing with grandchildren. In just one day, they experienced an entire lifetime together. Deep inside, both hoped that after Shen Yu recovered, this dream would become reality. Before leaving, Shen Yu promised, "No matter what happens, I'll definitely come back." Then he departed for Switzerland. After his departure, Ying buried herself in work. Meanwhile, encouraged by Hao, Yu began teaching him photography. Later, Yu visited Hao's mother's shop. To his surprise, she warmly welcomed him and admitted she no longer blamed him for her son's death. Feeling a huge burden lifted, Yu decided to move on. Soon afterward, he confessed to Ji Shi that he wanted another chance with her. Smiling, she replied that she would think about it, although it was obvious she had already forgiven him. Meanwhile, Ying and Shen Yu stayed in constant contact. Unfortunately, no suitable heart donor had been found. Shen Yu survived with an artificial heart, but his condition suddenly worsened again. At the same time, Mo Young's father passed away despite every effort to save him. Although Mo Yang had hated him for years, losing him left a huge emptiness in his heart. While sorting through his father's belongings, he found a letter revealing the truth. His mother had actually struggled with alcoholism and had once tried to harm him while drunk. His father had protected him and quietly accepted all the blame to preserve her image. Realizing he had misunderstood his father his entire life, Mo Young completely broke down. When Ying came to comfort him, he hugged her tightly and cried, regretting everything. Meanwhile, Shen Yu secretly prepared his will, convinced he probably wouldn't survive. His older brother and Yu were heartbroken watching him. No one told Ying how critical his condition had become. To make things worse, Shen Yu suddenly stopped contacting her. Although she sensed something was wrong, she forced herself to focus on work. Ironically, the drama she was filming ended with both the hero and heroine dying together. While acting in the emotional final scene, Ying became so overwhelmed that she fainted for real. Even then, she kept telling herself Shen Yu would definitely come back. Meanwhile, Yu and Ji Shi finally reunited and became a happy family again. Sometime later, Ying moved into a new apartment. The next day, Yu presented it to her as a gift. As Ying explored the apartment, she slowly realized every detail had been prepared by Shen Yu before leaving for Switzerland. He wanted this to become the home they would one day share together. Realizing that only made Ying miss him even more. Later, Mo Yang met Ying again, no longer as a rival but as a sincere friend. Together with Yu, he revealed plans to adapt an excellent novel into a new drama starring Ying. The surprise was that Ying herself had secretly written the novel. Before leaving for Switzerland, Shen Yu had invested in the project and asked everyone to continue taking care of Ying. Learning everything he had done behind the scenes brought Ying to tears again. While exploring the apartment, Ying discovered a room filled with childhood photographs. Looking through them, she finally uncovered Shen Yu's greatest secret. He was the weak little boy she had befriended as a child. After losing his parents, Shen Yu had moved to Switzerland. Because he was always sick, no other children wanted to play with him. Only Ying stayed beside him, cared for him, and treated him kindly. That kindness stayed with Shen Yu forever. When he later learned he didn't have much time left to live, he returned to China for one reason: to repay the little girl who had once brought light into his lonely childhood. After learning the truth, Ying completely broke down. As the days passed, she became increasingly depressed. One day, while crying alone, fans suddenly surrounded her. Overwhelmed, Ying kept calling Shen Yu's name. Then, unbelievably, he appeared. Shen Yu rushed through the crowd, held her hand, and brought her home. There, he finally revealed the truth. He had recovered and returned to China several days earlier. Instead of meeting her immediately, he secretly wanted to see how she was doing. Hearing that, Ying began hitting him for making her worry so much. From that day on, the couple finally began living happily together again. Sometime later, a major award ceremony was held. Yu and Ji Shi arrived together as a happy couple. Mo Yang attended beside Ying as nothing more than a sincere friend. Even Gong and Xing were there, but they no longer mattered. Then Shen Yu appeared. Holding his hand tightly, Ying walked onto the stage. That night, she finally won the Best Actress award. It fulfilled the dream she had carried for years. During her speech, Ying thanked everyone who had supported her. Then, while speaking about Shen Yu, tears filled her eyes. She thanked the man who had quietly protected her and helped her achieve every dream. Looking toward the audience, she whispered, "I only wish you were here to see this moment." At first, we discover Shen Yu had never actually returned. Ying had only imagined him beside her because she missed him so much. In her heart, she quietly said, "You wanted me to become the best actress. And today, I finally did it. But during the happiest moment of my life, you're not here." Just then, someone slowly walked into the hall. This time, it wasn't her imagination. It was really Shen Yu. The truth was that his condition had suddenly become critical in Switzerland. Fortunately, doctors found a suitable heart donor just in time. The transplant was successful, although his recovery took months. The moment he was healthy enough, he returned to China. Even his older brother encouraged him to spend the rest of his life with the woman he loved. At long last, Shen Yu and Ying were reunited. After overcoming countless hardships, misunderstandings, and years of waiting, they were finally together again. This time, nothing would separate them. And with that beautiful reunion, the story comes to a heartwarming end.